What's up, YouTube? Full garden tour, week 10. So a couple days of rain here, so everything's pretty wet. It was off and on all day yesterday. Pretty good thunderstorms the other day. So good I didn't have to water, but let's take a look around. Pepper plants in the greenhouse. It's all that stuff I ripped out, the lettuce, peas, broccoli, etc. And the tomatoes, out of control. Almost up to the top. Those are taller than I am. Doing good. There's a lot of flowers. Definitely some tomatoes on there now. Still got the pots here. Some Mountain Glories and some Black Zebra cherry tomatoes that are also flowering. So I discussed it in last week's vlog. It's fall crop time, so today actually I'm going to be starting some seeds and trays for that. Pretty much brassicas and those type, fall crops. So let's check out the corn plot. Watermelons certainly vining way out now. There's quite a few of them that had flowers on yesterday. I don't know if we'll still be able to see them because of the rain. But bush beans still look good. I got a few beans here and there. They're not really impressing me at all. Got the Black Zebra cherry tomatoes on the trellises here. That one in the corner there's flowering. Actually, both of those are. Some new ones over there. I guess all but that one. So those are good. There's that row of baby doll, which is the yellow meat. Again, all these had flowers on it. Past few days. There's one there. Actually, a couple are closed back up. The other row, the Moon and Star watermelon, same thing. It's got blooms on those. They're really starting to vine out good. The onions, as usual. That corn. There's a few of them about titty high. That's super green, looks great. There's different stages if you've been following along. Because I lost some plants for whatever reason. They've all been treated the same as far as fertilizing and all that. But so I direct sowed a whole package of sweet corn. It's actually doing really good too. It's just not as tall, obviously. But today's that day again. I'll side dress those with some Chilean nitrate. Last week was I sprayed the fertilizer with a water soluble. The Chilean nitrate is a granular, so I just side dress it and I'll throw some dirt, or hillet as it's called. But yeah, super green, looks great. It's actually, tassels are starting to come out. You see that? Some of the bigger ones there. But yeah, that looks real good. So, busy day of the week. I've been working 6 days a week. So, and then Sundays obviously in the garden. Rabbits I usually take care of. I like clean them all out on Sundays. So a lot to do today. Probably have quite a few rabbits I can process as well. So that's gonna happen. Start seeds as I mentioned. So gonna be busy today. Let's check out this main plot. Flowers doing well. Onions down there still doing really good. Radishes right next to those. I actually pulled one yesterday to test it. They're good. They're just about ready to pull up actually. Rattlesnake pole beans on the trellis. Starting to fill right out. I got some blooms on those. And some beans. There's one. Another little fella there. Another one. But yeah, so both sides, this half of it anyway, the back half, it's getting up there. I got one almost to the top there. Same on the other side. Right there. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Like I said, starting to fill out. That's awesome. Again, a little gnome and the flowers, all doing good. Taters, we'll talk about that in a second. Little flowers there. So taters, I had to look back. I misspoke in whatever video it was. I was talking about pulling them out. Because I thought they've been in since February, which is actually not the case. I think it was more at the end of like April actually. Maybe even the beginning of May, somewhere in there. So they're not ready. They fell over. They were so tall. There was some yellowing, so I thought they were dying back. And I just, hadn't nailed the time down of when I actually put them in. But also, they still got a little bit longer. So we're just going to let them be for now. Let's go check this other end. Kale, I picked twice this week. Put some in the freezer. Gave some away to a neighbor yesterday. So I did kale, and I picked a bunch of peas. So the peas are still putting on. Again, I picked a bunch yesterday. But there's still a bunch around. Kind of everywhere. So I'm going to let them go and just do whatever that they're going to continue to do until it's time to rip them out when I have something else to plant there. Collards still look amazing. Kale is doing awesome. Like I said, I picked that twice this week, and I bet within just another 3 or 4 days I can pick it again. I've pulled a bunch of turnips at this point, which is that second half of that row. They're delicious. I actually ate it with dinner the other night. Carrots, doing awesome. Pulled one of those just to check it. I definitely got carrots in there. I was probably only 3 or 4 inches, so they're not very big yet, so they still got some time. But they're definitely making, which is cool. The tomatoes, just absolutely loaded down. Every plant, tons of tomatoes, nothing blushing yet. I think you can see those. Those plants are taller than I am. They're a foot and a half over the top of the trellis at this point. These ones at the end of the row are at the top. Same again with the row there. These ones are shorter, and I think that's just a variety thing. But absolutely loaded down with tomatoes of all types. Cherry tomatoes, yellow pears, some slicers, and there's some big ones. Look at this dude. Compared to my hand, that's a big tomato. And there's another one, a couple more over there. Right there. So they're doing good. Hopefully they'll stop blushing and turning here at some point. My winter squash is finally starting to take off. These first 3 are buttercup. I got 1 acorn in there. I can show you that. Blooms are absolutely everywhere too. But that's an acorn squash down there. Getting up there. And then some more buttercup. And they're putting them on. There's a little fruit here. Another one there. Some more on the other side of the trellis, I think. The one down on the ground over there. But, oh, there's the bee. Love to see it, buddy. I can hear him buzzing around, that's awesome. But yeah, they're really starting to put on the fruit. There's another one. Oh, another one. So yeah, they're coming along finally. Took them a while. The patty pan squash, which is like a summer squash. Show you these. I've pulled a couple of them. Ate one raw. It was delicious. I cooked another one and I fried it in just some butter, salt, and pepper. Also delicious. And these are just every plant. Again, they're just loaded. I'll probably have some more to pick here within the next few days. There's one. Yeah, every plant has got multiple squash on it. Another bee. Yeah, go ahead, pollinate all those, buddy. Another one down here on the end, I think. Yep. Peppers still doing really well. Getting a little encroached there by the squash, but the plants are doing awesome. I don't see any peppers. I think very small one, like just starting to form. But there's blooms all through there as well. So okra, that was open yesterday when the sun was out, and they're beautiful flowers. But that's like probably the 4th bloom I've had. They're pretty. Those nasturtiums are pretty cool looking. And some of the zinnias are finally starting to bloom. There's another one on the back here. It's more like a red and white or something. Bunch of marigolds in there. Look at these dudes here. Like, big as my hand. The other one's even bigger on the bottom. Some yellow pears there, I believe. I don't know. Those might be Romas. A couple more big ones over there. Well, decent ones. And then just like I said, just loaded down with clusters everywhere. So yeah, there's week 10. Garden's really starting to put it on now. Like I said, within the next week or so I should really start harvesting some stuff. I've been doing the kale, collards, peas obviously. Just got a couple of those patty pan squash. Man, I'm loving this. I haven't seen this personally. Maybe it's because I'm down here super early, but bees. Well, it took off on me, but very good to see that. So yeah, ton of work to do today. That's why I'm out here early. Well, I typically am anyway. Fix my shoelace. So yeah, start some more seeds. Take care of the rabbits, give them a good cleaning. Again, probably have a few of those to process. You know, then Actually, I gotta tie up some of those tomatoes. I had a few, we had a storm, thunderstorm, hail the whole bit again. I had a few branches down, so I weaved them through the trellis, but I need to go through all that and tie them up. But yeah, there's week 10. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Appreciate your time. I'll catch you next week. Till then, God bless.